Wolftic's going to have to be on his game immediately here, or he is going to struggle.
Well, a key thing that I'm bringing up early is that Wolftic, in the one series that he played, I can't remember if it was the case against Xela, but certainly in the other 2-1 series he played, he won. He was another one of them. He won every single kickoff.
Wolftic with the first big chance. Well done. Oh, I'm sorry, it was Xela with the first big chance.
Yeah.
Well done by Wolftic to get in the way. Set up immediately here for Wolf. He's over the top of Xela, and that's a goal. I think that might be the first time we have seen Xela concede at the start of any matchup. I feel like he is.
I think that is literally the first time. Yeah, I think that's literally is the first time that he has been behind from the first goal.
Interesting to see how this plays out. Wolftic is a very capable ones player. We have seen it many times. He dismantles his opponents comfortably. We're getting a prediction back. I think the last one went for low time. This one is back, and it's still 30 seconds. I'm not sure what's going on. The prediction is back. It's 30 seconds again. Not sure who's running these predictions, but Xela has equalised. It's an interesting kickoff strat coming in from Wolftic as he has been beaten out.
I think he messed up his flip. I think he just completely messed up.
Yeah, very well be right. It didn't look like some kind of fake strat there. He just got way out of position. Big challenges early. Looks off the crossbar and out. He's got a little bit of boost in the tank. He's missed out wide. Xela has a chance.
Recovery as well.
Hook shot available. Should be a goal. It is. No, it's off the post. Oh, unlucky from Xela. I thought he'd nailed it there. It was the only shot that could really get past Wolf at the time. Just misses out wide. Wolf low. Oh, he's actually collected the corner. He's got full boost in the tank. We see the third prediction come up this time. It is a minute.
The Wolf a lot more calmer in defence there. A lot more like willing to wait down and pick his moment.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen anyone do it yet. It's been real fatal for everybody so far. They've been challenging early on Xela's plays, and you see him walking the ball in. I'm interested to see when we first see Xela go for one of those air dribbles. And he aims for the crossbar, and how Wolf plays it. Surely you go goal line defence on those every single time. If you've been studying Xela throughout the course of this tournament, it's the only way to challenge him. He has scored so many of those. Good play here from Xela. Wolftic does well to keep it out. Really good low boost play from Wolftic. He's going to score and just take Xela out of the equation. You love to see it. Wolftic takes a 3-1 lead. And Xela, he looks like he has a serious contender on his hands now. Wolftic with an 8,000 tackle prediction on him. Xela with 2,000. Surely there's hundreds of thousands out there. Come on, people, get involved. It's over now.
No.
Xela with what looked like a really weak touch straight into the path of Wolftic. Xela should challenge this one. Does. Keeps it out wide. Races the mid boost. It's Wolftic that takes it. Corner boost will be Xela's though. Wolftic does well. Gets himself into a good position here. Looking to draw a challenge from Xela. Xela doesn't bite. Goes up the wall. Lands in the midfield into another shadowing position. Wolftic just weighing there. Very similar, these two, aren't they? The way they play. You can see Wolftic a completely different player to what we've seen so far. Oh, terrible.
He misread that though.
He thought that ball was travelling along the wall, didn't he? It didn't. It ended up popping out right into the path of Xela.
Yeah, Xela just he didn't, like, he thought it was going to run up the wall off the corner, but Xela just caught it and kept it low.
Kick off again in favour of Xela, but Wolftic should be alright here. He collects the corner boost and it ends up in a pretty good position for him.
Oh, what a pre-flip.
Outstanding. Should be available here. Xela's not going to get back in time. Oh, Wolftic with the pop into the crossbar, but it's in. That was a really
That's
good
a great play flip. Yeah.
It was, yeah. He used all of his boost there as well, just to accelerate through, make sure he beats Xela out to the ball. Set up the goal. Clicks are still on the Xela bandwagon. It looks like he's got a real battle on his hands here, though.
Still looks scary in attack, though.
Oh, nice edge of a bump. That's painful, Wolf.
Yeah, you thought you had a moment, didn't you, where you thought he might actually still, if he had a couple of seconds longer, he would have been able to get back to it.
Yeah, it was a real 50-50 whether he tries to land on the ground or whether he flips the other way to try and land on the backboard and accelerate. Either one would have been fine. He ended up halfway between and landing on his back and was never going to get there. I'm always he's not he's a good lad. He's Xela. Good save out here. Wolftic should still score. gets his 5th. Xela can't be too disappointed. There's not much more he could do. It was a good first shot.
That was all off the kickoff again. Wolftic actually took the corner boost from Xela. Xela was running on empty.
Really like what I'm seeing from Wolf here. We did say earlier on that he would need to start this well and try and counter Xela immediately. Really got to find a way to stop this momentum. What a save from Wolf as well. Actually, heaps of power on that from Xela from nowhere. Just hooks it on target at the first opportunity. Good challenge from Wolf. He's not going to get around this though, but he collects mid. Should be in a good position on the play. Challenges early. He's just beating Xela. It's the first time we've seen anyone do it. Xela has been first to the challenges in every matchup he's had so far, but Wolf looks that little bit faster. And the results speak for themselves. He's 6-3 up.
Yeah, other players that have been forced to go quick by Xela have looked uncomfortable doing so. Wolf actually looks like he's happy to go fast.
Good kickoff from Wolf again. Xela will get the first touch there, but it's a race to that mid boost, and it's Xela that gets it. Wolf actually bails from it. I think he might have got it if he had gone for it. Nice first touch from Xela, but it closes down the angle he can work with, and Wolftic meets him between him and the net. Wolftic has studied Xela here. He knows that he challenges immediately almost every single time, and his fake challenges are working wonders so far. He's holding onto a pretty handy lead early on. Pop over the top. Xela gets in the way. Wolftic takes that far corner. Xela misses out on the corner boost there. Not sure how much he used to accelerate towards it. Gets a nice shot. It's a goal. Wolftic can't keep it out. There was a lot happening there. Wolftic probably looking at that corner boost like I was, thinking, how much has Xela got in the tank? Xela had just enough to find a shot that was dangerous enough to keep it difficult to keep out. And Breezy, he stays within arm's reach.
Oh, good shot though from the kickoff. Wolftic just keeping him at arm's reach seems more the description at the moment.
Yeah, we see a bit of the old taste of the own medicine there on the kickoffs. Wolftic's really had the advantage so far. Xela's had the advantage on the kickoffs all tournament long on top of his opponents. Wolftic again with the win. Takes the mid boost and is the first to the ball knowing Xela's empty. He does well. Oh, that's a really good pop in board as well, but Xela meets him. Going to collect the corner boost. Wolftic will have to defend for the time being. Challenges early. Xela will score. Gets himself back in the contest. And I think I'm going to spit out a random stat here that I'm not even sure is true, but I'm going to say that in one single event, Xela has probably earned more of a prize pool than any other single person has in any tournament beforehand. $50 he's collected himself so far. It's probably the biggest payout anyone will get for any one given tournament so far in Scuff Court history, and he deserves it. He has been an outstanding performer. He's turned into a real cult figure in this tournament, has Xela.
Don't get any idea, guys. It's not going up any higher than that.
Wolftic looks to be a real stiff challenge for him, though. He scores his 8th. He looks really comfortable in this matchup so far, does Wolftic?
Yeah, he's just being patient. He's looking for Xela's attacks, and I think he's being a lot more patient than some of the others who he's come up against. Like I think the others who he's come up against are uncomfortable not having control all the time, whereas Wolftic doesn't seem too bothered about Xela being in possession.
That is textbook fake kickoff there from Xela, though. Wolftic just slaps it straight into him, and a beautiful half flip challenge from Xela. Lines the ball up with his own net and scores his 6th. Keeps himself in it. There's 14 seconds left on the clock. Good kick off.
I think that's one of those where you get one. I don't think it'll work again.
Yeah, Wolftic surely all over from this point on. 5 seconds left. A kickoff goal from Xela. All that's required now to draw this level. Wolftic collected the mid boost off the kickoff. He really played it poorly, though. Of course, Xela's going to challenge. He has no time to do anything else. And can Xela win the kickoff? Oh, he does. The ball goes up. He's got the mid boost. The ball is up. Wolftic's got boost in the corner. The ball's going to land. Wolftic is there. And Wolftic takes a game from Xela. It seems to be one of the greatest challenges in the game at the moment.
I think, as we said in the early goal, that is the first person to take a game from Xela in the first game of the series from Xela.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Remember, Jonk took a game off him. That was the second game as well. Jonk was confident heading into game 3 there as well in that one from memory. Wolftic with the first here. Yeah, there
That'd be Riz's internet dying.
There is a little bit of frame drops. There was a little bit near the end of that particular game. Hope it's not too bad across the board. May get that a little bit from time to time. Sorry about that.
Hit the nail on the head, Casper.
Ready up for us, Breezy, if you don't mind.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even realise it was me. It's one of those where I feel like I clicked it. Maybe I clicked it too early. It didn't go off.
Let's go. Game number 2. What do you reckon? Has Xela got a chance getting himself back into this one? You won't want to go 2-0 down against Wolf.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. I think either of them could take it. It was, I think, every single game I'm hoping will be as close as that first one was.
Wolftic just needs to challenge it. It's like Xela's looking into a mirror here. Wolftic's almost playing the exact same style of game that Xela's been playing.
Oh, that's a good shot, though.
Onto everybody else. He's staying close, he's challenging quick, and he's executing well, as he does on that occasion as well.
That's a good shot, though. That was top bins. Knew Xela was on low boost, and there was absolutely no way that that Xela was saving it out.
One opportunity here for Wolf. He's got low boost. Xela is full. That's a really poor bounce for Xela, and he can't get around it either. Wolf's got a chance. He does well. The counter-attack is on. He's got full boost now. Not a good result for Xela on the play. He held all the cards there. Wolftic looking for his demo here. Xela's got a good chance. Again, Wolftic, he just finds the right position so early on these plays. Xela's going to score. Well done by Wolftic. Keeps it off the crossbar. And he's going to counter-attack and score. Something from nothing. From the canvas to the clouds for Wolftic. He scored his second.
Yeah, I think Xela just took his foot off the gas a little bit in that attack, thinking that the goal was already scored given the position he had Wolftic in.
Yeah, I thought it was in. I think I called it as such. That was such a good save from Wolf. And you see the impact it's had on the play. 2-0 up through the first minute of this game as a result, rather than being equal. Xela has it all to do. Takes to the air. Good play. He gets it over the top. Finds the far corner. Really well done from Xela to get that final touch. He changes direction on the ball right at the end of that play. Wolftic covers the side of the net where the ball heads at first. And can't change direction mid-air to get across to keep it out. Another beat from Xela. That's going to be a goal, surely, for Xela. It is off the crossbar and out.
Maybe a bit of fatigue coming out from Xela.
Oh, you wouldn't be surprised. It's been a huge run. Even tonight has been massive for him, and he's not well, but that is something he would not have missed earlier in the tournament. He has been perfect to this point. Wolftic lets him take that one away as he knows that he's going to be compromised as a result. Good touch from Wolftic. He's now on the ball. Has he got the boost? It's a really dangerous position to be in, but he eliminates Xela. It was the only real thing that was going to work from that position. He had to get the bump, and he did. The crossbar demon says to Xela, yeah, it's unfortunate. Again, we see what should have been a Xela goal turn into a Wolftic goal, and he holds a 2-goal lead here.
Oh, that's a good kickoff though, and he keeps himself definitely still in the game. No doubt about it.
Yeah, he needed it, didn't he, Xela? You just feel it slipping away a little bit, gets himself back into it. Pretty low scoring game in game number 2. Those kickoff goals are worth gold at this stage. Another fake from Xela. What was that touch? Shoots it out the other side.
I think he's seen Wolftic was coming for him. Wolftic was very close to getting the bump. Sorry.
See there again, Xela looking for that shot that's worked for him full tournament long. He wanted to just accelerate it into the top of the net. Wolftic was there for it. But Wolftic opting for the reset play close to the ground. Xela challenges. And Wolftic gives one away. They draw even once again. Clawed his way back into this one. Has Xela. That's a really good shot as well off the kickoff. Wolftic has it all to do.
What a shot.
Couldn't have been any better, could it? Outstanding.
No, absolutely not. Like, just absolutely pinned it. Wolftic do 0 boosts or just a couple of pads into his name. There was no way he was getting back to that.
Wolftic got the mid. He's got a good position on Xela here. That's a really poor pop though. I think he was looking for the bump, or was he looking for the fake? I'm not too sure what he was after. He hit it way too hard, and Xela scored one of the easiest goals of the game so far. Really good.
I'm not sure what
comeback.
he was after. I'm not sure whether I think he was just after a pop a lot closer to him.
He ended up sending it straight into Xela. Really good comeback here from Xela though. He was 3-1 down only moments ago. He scored 4 quick ones. We talked about it earlier tonight. Xela is able to generate so much momentum quickly, score so many goals on the run.
The breezy flick came out from Wolftic, but he didn't catch it the way that he, quite the way that he would like to.
Goal. No, it's off the bar. Oh, it's goal. Oh, you thought he was getting denied by the bar again there, Xela. He's played such a good game here. He's had a really good 90 seconds. He's scored 5 quick ones. Wolftic has to go back to the drawing board all of a sudden. 3-1 up after about 2 minutes. Suddenly trailing by 3. Big chance here. Doesn't take the first shot available. He's going to have to go the boost play here and try and starve Xela and prolong the play. But Xela gets a really good challenge to the midfield. And he's going to score. How many times have we seen Xela turn defense into offense from a really good challenge, an unexpected challenge? He is surprising so many of his opponents through his run in this tournament with the way that he plays. Xela with a bit of an advantage here. Wolftic with a nice patience on the play. Waits for the chance to make the touch, collects the boost. What a shot!
What a shot!
That was really well done by Wolftic. He needs to find 4 goals to get back into this contest, and he is having to earn them. That is so many perfect touches in a row from Wolftic to make that one work.
That's the difference there with the players that were kind of floundering there and ended up giving Xela the ball as he just waits patiently, compared to that shot from Wolftic was perfect. Xela, you could see just not expecting him to get a shot on target from that position.
Good defending again. You see what Wolftic was going for there. He was waiting for the challenge and trying to change direction of the ball. Last minute held on to his flip. But Xela waits patiently and he's scored as a result. Fighter, how are you, man? What's going on, dude? Long time no see. How are you? How's life with 2 children, mate? Hope everything's well. Pop from Xela. A minute remaining. 4 goals in hand. Really good position to be in for Xela. He's always going to challenge that one early. He's got the boost advantage and will take Wolf's corner as well.
Wolf though stays with the ball, which was the right play. He knew Xela was going to beat him to the boost.
Wolf looking for the demo. Xela getting away from him. 4 goals is a lot to ask. Xela all of a sudden going insta challenge, full speed ahead for Xela, and opens the gap to 5. Your fancy game number 2 belongs to him.
Yeah, we definitely... Was I just knocked my microphone out? We definitely have a contest on our hands, that's for sure.
Over the top, that's going to be high and out from Wolftic. Another one well saved out by Xela. He's adapting, Breezy. Has anyone got the... He's beginning to believe, because I really feel like Xela is the one that's really warming to the challenge here from Wolftic. He looked outclassed in game number 1. But he's dominated game number 2.
Oh, it's a good shot though.
And you talk a guy up and he gets scored on. It's always the way. But what do? He still leads by 5. 4 seconds remaining.
Just force that touch out of Xela. There's not really a lot that Xela could have done there, I don't think.
How are you guys getting on there, Fighter? I know the challenges. I hope everything's well, mate. Everyone happy and healthy and...
Xela brings up the force of nature. And yet again.
Something to hang your hat on there for Xela. Honestly, I would love to go back through all the matchups that Xela's been part of and actually see how many of them he has collected the force of nature in. It's got to be somewhere around 80% so far of individual games that he has scored 10 goals. A really impressive stat from Xela, given the stacked lineup we have for this particular event. Puma is on the Xela bandwagon here, big time. I don't blame you. It's been a really impressive performance from him. Going to take this wide, going to collect the mid boost, but Wolftic meets him early. I think Xela should get this one away though, does. A really hard touch though from Xela. He's got to get corner boost there. He hits it a little bit too hard probably, and Wolftic should score here. Yes, he does.
And Wolftic getting the first goal in this contest. I can't remember if he got the first goal in the... He did get the first goal in the last one as well, didn't he? He's had the first goal in all 3 games so far.
The green dot police are out, Breezy. Thank you, Cry. Appreciate that, my man. Wouldn't be a scuffcord stream if we got all the dots right every single time. Xela with a really good 50, but has no boost. Wolftic just looking to put it out of harm's way for the time being, but anything near Xela is always going to be in harm's way as he collects the corner boost and the ball. Wolftic almost completely starved to this point. Xela just rubbing it in by collecting the other corner as well, but Wolftic with a good challenge clears it downfield. Has a chance to drive over a few pads. Xela turns quickly towards goal. Does not want Wolf to build up a full tank of boost on the way back. And that's not the best touch. That's not the one he was after there, Xela. He was trying to get that off the backboard and try and force Wolf to jump, to try and use that last bit of fuel that he had in the tank.
That's a good shot, though.
And he has been outplayed as a result. I feel like that touch there from Xela, you can see what he was going for. He really wanted to try and starve Wolf out on the play. That touch was poor, though. And Wolftic with an early lead here. And to be honest, we saw this in game number 2 as well, where Wolftic took a 3-1 lead early. But it's just those periods of play where Xela dominates that took it away from Wolf. And again, Wolf's gone early. Xela's got the double available. He's got it. Where's the goal line defense from these players, Breezy?
Yeah, I think they just keep thinking that that they can catch Xela in possession early, and it's not been the case very often, has it? Wolf's done the best job of keeping that goal line defense, but he makes a mistake this time of going early.
Good setup here from him. Xela reads it nice and early, clears it out. Oh, well done by Xela. He's just so quick on transition.
Yeah, he's not making any mistakes in his transition. Like, if he gets a clean ball forwards there, you better be fast going back.
He just looks so good right now to Xela. He looks so good. It's going to take a real strong performance from anybody on this list to get past him. Even Wolftic here, he really has his work cut out. That's not the best touch from Wolftic. He won't be happy with the setup he's given himself here. Has the boost advantage, but I don't think Xela would have used a lot from the spawn. He should have 30 or 40 left in the tank. Wolftic with a fake double touch.
That's a good double.
Xela needed to challenge it at some stage, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't think he had the boost to be honest. He might have had a little bit in the tank, but I think he was very scared of going high, because I think it would have emptied him out. Even if he'd have made a save, he would have been in a compromising spot afterwards.
Lamayo, how are you, mate? It is actually a thriller of a matchup, isn't it? We're sitting at 2 apiece. It's a 1-goal advantage to Wolf. I have no idea who will take the chocolates here. Xela with a really good setup. What has he got for us? Wolftic doesn't know. Xela doesn't even know. And Wolftic just takes it downfield. Wolftic with the ceiling. Oh, he read it
as
too.
well.
He's met by Xela, who denies him. It was a really good setup. I wasn't sure exactly what Wolf was going for.
He went, just that moment there. Xela's on 0 boost with ball control. Wolftic takes the mid boost and goes early when he's got the ball on his hood.
He's been so good at that as well, Wolf. That fake challenge he's been so good at all game long, but he falls for it this time. And we're locked again at 3 apiece.
It's just one of those plays. It's empirically bad. When you know you've got him locked up like that on a few pads and you've got a full tank.
To me, it telegraphs that you are uncomfortable with the matchup. He wants it to be over. He wants to try and bank as many cheap ones as he can. And in the end, it's cost him. Xela is looking good in this matchup. Wolftic is uncomfortable. And that speaks volumes to the performance that Xela is giving us so far.
That's a good shot.
But Xela is giving us the defensive performance that we're expecting from his opponents. He's waiting down. He's waiting till the last moment to challenge. He's goal line saving these like it's nothing. Whereas everything that Xela delivers in the attack looks extremely uncomfortable for his opponents because they go early. Wolftic ends up getting the goal regardless. He holds on to a 1-goal lead in what is a thrilling encounter in game number 3. Oh, just a standard
Wolftic, no.
flip, front flip, flick into the ball, scores the goal. Back to basics for Wolftic.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice. It's nice to see as well. It's nice to see that you just see the opportunity there and you go, do you know what? I'm just going to score it.
Why do high-ranked players? Yes, Lamayo. Yeah, you know you've made it when you've got a black profile picture and a dot as your name. That is when you've made it to the top level of this game.
Yep, you don't want to be when you don't want anyone to know who you are.
Yeah, I've still got 5 digits in my name. I've got to get down to 4, then 3, then 2.
Yeah,
then 1.
yeah.
They've got a long
Nobody
way
wants
to go.
nobody wants anyone to know who they are apart from their friends.
Another goal to Wolftic. It's almost a mirror image of what we saw in game number 2, where it was close for a long time, and then one player accelerated away. Last time it was Xela. This time it is Wolftic. He just doesn't want Xela to have the ball at this point. Just chips it over the top. Not interested in the goal. Bit of keepy off from Wolf. The ball's hit the ceiling, and he's accelerating it on target. And it is a mirror image.
Yeah, it's just that it's that knowing again. See, it's the reverse of what he did last time. It's that knowing that you have control and you have your opposition on low boost. You can take your time. You can afford to look for that crack and don't go if it even looks slightly dicey.
Xela doesn't go for the kickoff. He's looking for a cheap one. I'm not sure what is going on with Xela. He's not even there. Wolftic should save this. He's trying to. He can't. I'm not sure if Xela's just taking a breather. In my head, he's probably sneezing or something. Xela is unwell. For those that have tuned in and aren't aware, Xela is unwell. Wolftic is giving him the goal back. Yes, it's
See?
good sportsmanship from the two. I feel like this is a really healthy battle. A healthy, what do you call it? A rivalry, Breezy. A healthy rivalry between these two, I think. We saw them in Crew Battles play only a month or so ago, and it was a really good matchup then. It's a really good matchup again. I think they have a lot of respect for each other.
Yeah, I agree. Like I spoke to Xela after his first series with Wolftic in Crew Battles, and he hated losing, but he was fine. He was fine with losing, but he hated losing given the fact that he said it was so close, and he felt like he could have. He felt like he could have won it, and honestly, that was my sentiments as well. Like they were so well matched, it could have gone either way.
Well, how do you think this will go down at the end of all this, regardless of the result? Will this be, if Xela does lose this, per se, do you think Xela will say fatigue has cost him, or do you think he will say momentum has given
Maybe.
me a
I
big
mean,
chance?
anybody would claim it's a factor if they're genuine, if they really are sick, and like anyone would claim it's a factor. Like he's done so well. If he's sick to the point where it is literally affecting him, you can say I'd hold your head high that you put in the performances you did still.
Yeah, absolutely. He's playing very well for someone that is 100% sick. He is supposed to be at work right now. He was last night as well.
Yeah, I only hate when you hear big players making very weak excuses as to why they lost a series, and it's usually when they get absolutely battered as well that you see it. Like you see some very weak excuses come out occasionally.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what just referring to the excuse that he has played a lot of Rocket League to this point. Would you use that as an advantage talk point or as a disadvantage talk point? I'm not too sure.
It is an advantage to a point. I feel like everybody goes through swings and roundabouts in this game, and me, one thing I have absolutely noticed to no end is that you gain a lot from playing a lot, and you gain a lot of practice. But there is a tilting point. There is a tipping point where you've played too much, and your performances like go to the peak, and then they start to plateau, and then they start to drop again. There is such a thing as playing too much.
I just wonder where that point is for Xela. I wonder whether he's crossed it. Of course, in this particular format, his matchups only get tougher as well, which is tough. It makes it even worse, but he's still putting in such a valiant performance here. I would be surprised if he just lays down and dies, whether he walks away with a smile on his face after a loss. He will fight this one out to the very end, I feel. He's making a big name for himself here, Xela. He's not doing himself any favours for Crew Battles Chapter 4, Breezy. I'll tell you that much, because he's going to be put on a pedestal for that. The way he's looking.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it depends on how you look at it, to be honest. Like he's been a very scary player. Like he's very scary in twos. He's shown that he's exceedingly scary in ones. I think his threes from his own mouth needs a little bit of work. But like in a little bit of work is probably, you know, is this me talking harshly? I'm talking a little bit of work for the level that he plays at.
Yeah, that's alright. Rumble's the main game mode of the game these days. Just get good at that. That's all that matters to Man, like you say. Let's see it. Xela with his back to the wall for the first time in this event so far. Wolftic holds an advantage over him. 3-2. 3. Well, sorry. Excuse me. 2-1 in favour of Wolftic. Xela with the first play of the game.
Good
the
shot.
first goal.
That's the first time he scored first. See how it brings him.
Nice first touch with the pop there for Xela. A little bit of a break for him. Clearing up the eyes from what we understand. I don't know what is going on with Xela at the moment. Whatever he's got, I want it because it's damn good by the looks of it. He is peaking, he's gone for his second. He can't quite bring it around, but Wolftic's got no boost. Really good challenge from Wolf. It should give him time to collect a few pads and get himself into a better position to defend, hopefully. But Xela goes to the wall. Watch that shot. The acceleration to the top. He's not there again, Wolf. Is somebody going to figure it out, Breezy?
Yeah, you just keep seeing it. Again, I think right there, is where what's going through Wolf's head right there is he going to take another touch or is he going to go past the ball?
Yeah, and everybody falls for it. I think are people assuming the flip reset there? I'm not sure, but nobody is ready for the crossbar defense there, and he hits it every time. Every single time. Oh, that's a good little
smart.
That's really smart from Wolftic. He just slammed on the brakes. He knew that Xela was in all sorts of trouble there. Really well done. I'm impressed with what I saw there. Well done to Wolftic. Gets himself back in the game. Has the Summon the Wife is an interesting one. It did, but it was a community-based contribution. That was a long time ago before Breezy was here.
Ain't nobody summoning the wife. No offense, Miss B. Ain't nobody summoning the wife when you are that close to the bikini stream. That is bait.
If you've got 100k tackle and you're using it for that, the community is going to oust you. Honestly, you will be getting pitchforked out of here.
That is bait. Ever I have seen it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. To be honest, I don't even know what I have planned for that if it happens, because it's just not going to. Bit of an arm wrestle here.
Xela still looking strong despite his ailments.
Well done. He's got himself a good healthy lead early here. Love to see this one go to 5 for Izzy. It's a really good matchup between these two, as we've seen in the past. They go the distance.
Oh, that's so close as well to being another one.
Hot Wheels soccer. I actually really like that.
I've seen people make remote control octanes. I'm sure, like remote control cars.
Yeah, why not? Rocket League is life, baby. Oh, good challenge from Xela. Wolftic's messing around a little bit here. Dangerous play to make, given the scoreline. Looking for a bit of
Xela still looking quick though. Still trying to make the game, trying to make himself shine.
He just looks annoying to play against, doesn't he? He's moving, like you say, he's moving so quick. Just getting heaps of touches on the ball to take it away from his opponent. Finding it so difficult to read exactly what is required from them. Can't get the bump as well. Wolftic gets a little nibble on the back end of Xela there, but it doesn't affect him at all. Xela ends up getting the boost. He's got the gold as well. He's got a good, healthy lead here early.
I think this is the first time we've seen him like take the fight early. Like he's definitely got Wolf sitting under the ball there, and like as soon as you see that ball pop up, you really know that the power shot is available to your opponent.
Xela, good kick off, gets the boost as well. Wolf will have to retreat. Oh, Xela again!
Oh, that's a good second touch.
But again, he's just found that ball just under the crossbar. Nobody seems to have an answer for it. He just gets that extra touch every single time. Love to know how many goals that's got him in this tournament. A lot of goals and a lot of really important ones as well. Big chance for Wolf.
Oh, that's a good shot. That's a really good shot. Good pace, just keeping it under the bar.
Xela got himself into a really good spot there. Couldn't keep it out, like you say. Good pace from Wolf. Good enough to get the job done. Good kick off from Wolf this time.
Oh, that's... Yeah, it was one of those plays, wasn't it? If he gets it over Xela, if it's a goal. If Xela gets anything on it, you would like to think that he would score, but he hasn't.
Oh, he's missed. That's going to be a Xela goal, surely.
Yeah.
Wolf's there. Wolf's got to save it.
Oh,
Really
I think
important
Xela just
as well.
kind of gave it up and decided not to chase. I think he was, as soon as he hit it, he realised that Wolf potentially could 50 him and he didn't want to get drawn into it.
This is a big play from Wolf. He's just hanging on for dear life. What a shot from Xela.
Just sneaks it under the bar again. The crossbar demons have definitely left him for this one.
The flip reset, it was outstanding from Xela. That is almost unsavable from Wolftic unless you can predict the perfect flip reset from Xela. Outstanding. Finds his sixth. It was such a critical play for Wolftic. You could tell how much it meant to him just the way he was playing. He just wanted to hang on, he wanted to counter, he wanted to get himself back into it, but Xela has different plans as he musties it into the top of the net. And the crossbar again, Breezy.
The crossbar's been his friend at the moment. He's kept everything underneath it.
Geez, Xela has some momentum behind him at the moment. What a player he's suddenly become in Game 4. Still do be
This will be interesting, though. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, good shot. That is an exact reverse shot.
They're matching each other mech for mech. Wolftic is still with a chance. I was going to say just before that goal that he only had 2 to his name through nearly 4 minutes of Rocket League, but he's found a beauty to find his third. Claws his way back. He's going to need good kickoffs. And he's going to need smart plays. Oh, that's a terrible touch from Xela.
Yeah, it's a rough touch there.
Oh, he's missed.
He has, but I don't think Xela... Oh, I see where Wolftic's head was, but he didn't get supersonic just as he collided with Xela.
Oh, good touch.
Yeah, good. Xela with the insta challenge.
What happened to Xela?
It's that difference right there. I feel like a lot of Xela's previous opponents would have popped that up and expected Xela not to go. Wolftic obviously made no such mistake.
He's finding a way back into this. There's still a minute of Rocket League left. He's only 3 behind now. A bit like Xela's game only moments ago. It's such a huge game as well. This is going to take us to Game 5 if Xela can get this. There's no way that Wolftic wants that to happen. Xela would much rather fight to the death here in Game number 4 and put this to bed early. Nobody would feel comfortable in the
he's
game
finding
number 5
a way,
against Xela
though.
at the moment. And he gets it back to 2. Really good 50 from the defensive line. Oh, Wolf, another great kickoff. Has the boost, has the ball. Xela's not going to make the early challenge. That's not the best touch from Wolf, but he sends it out wide. He's just playing the boost game, but Xela should be back for this as well. Oh, lovely early challenge there from Xela. Keeps it out wide. Wolf running out of time. Xela is an absolute pest at this point, giving Wolf no space to breathe. It's not the best landing from Wolf either. Xela sends it high, and you can just see that he is wasting time. He's got the goal as well, and Xela will win game number 4. A clear tactic deployed from Xela. He had no interest in giving Wolf any sniff on the ball. He did it so well. He ends up scoring as a result, and will take this to 5. And the matchup between Xela and Wolf is turning into a real thriller. This is the second time in a row we have seen a series between these two go the distance. Who is your money on, chat? Who will take the chocolates home here? What are your thoughts, Breezy?
It's going to be a very difficult one. I cannot pick a winner between these two, honestly. Like this last game could go either way. It is. I think both games have literally been like what feels like equally skilled players. Just swings and roundabouts. It's how they play during the 5 minutes. Like it's it's literally down to the small mistakes that they're making in that 5 minute space.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They got 5 minutes of Rocket League to prove themselves. Xela, the prospect, has made it all this way. Wolftic would be fancied favourite heading into this matchup, but he has all the work to do and only 5 minutes left to do it. 1 game of Rocket League separates these two players from Jacko, who waits for them in the next stage. Shot from Wolf. Well saved out by Xela. Another chance here for Wolf. Well done by Xela. Challenging early. Nice controlling touch as well. Collects the boost. Will collect the other boost as well. Will takes there. Wolftic's having none of it. That's going to be a goal, surely. No, Xela's there. No, Wolftic's there. I thought Xela was going to get up and challenge that ball. He didn't. He just kept driving along towards his own net.
I think he was he didn't want to jump quickly, and just it was, I think it was one of those where there was like a medium to high probability that the speed that he had was going to mess him up.
Demento predicting that fatigue will be the defining factor here for Xela. Excuse me. The best touch from Wolf, well challenged out by Xela. Good touch there by Wolf. Both players low on boosts. Wolftic did collect the mid. Xela's going for the corner, but Wolftic must have got it. Xela's working on a few pads worth. So Wolftic will look to take the corner as well. He's been eliminated. It's going to be a goal, surely. Xela gets around it. He collected the corner himself. It looked like Wolftic had the play in his hands. And Xela took him out. Is the only real way Xela had to score from that position.
Wolftic has managed to match him on the kickoffs though, and I think it really shows there as he puts Xela under pressure straight away.
That's a great save from Xela, and again turns it around into a counter attack. He's found his second, and in traditional Xela form, he turns one goal into two. He's such a momentum-based player. He can score in such a hurry. Wolftic now trailing the prospect. Is the reset available? No, Wolf had pretty much everything covered there. Did really well, Wolftic.
Yeah, it's a rare aerial miss from Xela.
Yeah, he'd be disappointed. I feel like Wolf, his first jump there, he held on to his second. He's in a really good spot to save whatever Xela threw at him there, obviously. Only had covered what was available on that first jump.
Good shot.
Really good shot. He's found the lead again. This is a real arm wrestle. It's one way than the other. The swings of momentum here early. It's been Wolftic, then Xela, then Wolftic, then Xela, then Wolftic. He holds on to a one-goal lead.
Don't expect anything less from this game than what we've already had. Yes, Lameo. We have Jacko waiting in the wings, and I have no idea whether we've heard from Caleb or not.
Yeah, Caleb, still haven't heard from him. He did say he was going to touch base regarding his power. I assume not hearing from him is a bad thing. But I do see he is away on Discord, so I'm not sure what the deal is then. We'll see. We've still got a bit of time up our sleeves before that point. Of course, we've got Jacko to get through first. Oh, what a 50 from Xela. The elites, yes. Oh, sorry, Demento was waiting. Demento said, can you please wait to respond? Because he's refreshing his beverage, but the response has been made. Yes, the elites, the other elites are playing. Well, at least Jacko is, from what we understand. We haven't heard from Caleb yet.
That was dangerous. I thought that might have been barring it.
Caleb is still waiting on his power to come back, from what we understand at this point.
This is going to be a goal. Surely Wolftic can't deny Xela here. Oh, he just manages to.
Well done by Wolf. Low boost plays a really desperate challenge there. Xela, low boost as well. I think this is what we see. Mech, what do we got? What's coming up for us here, Breezy? What's he got? Reset. Into a second.
Two. Yeah, Wolf just sitting down waiting. It's got to realise from Xela that he has it in the bank, the stall resets.
Just completely at the mercy of Xela there. You can see stranded on the goal line, just waiting for the shot to come. And when it does, he cannot respond quick enough. Another good kick-off for Wolf, but he shot it wide. There's 2 minutes and 15 left on the clock, and Xela has got himself into a position where he can take down another massive scalp here.
Oh, that's a good shot.
What a shot from Wolf, like you say. That is not easy.
No, absolutely not. With the pressure, especially when you one eye on the scoreboard with 1-0 down.
Xela, elite? Yes, I would almost certainly say that Xela is banking himself a spot if we do this again to be an elite next time, assuming all things are equal. Xela now with a chance. We're all square. Both players are having... Oh, that's... Oh, my goodness me. I thought Xela had him.
You almost thought that the ball had gone past Wolftic when he managed to somehow connect with it.
Yeah, once again, I was about to declare it a goal. It's a goal regardless. Jeez, Xela. Is there any stopping him, Breezy? Is there any stopping him? Like you say, I thought that really was a goal to Xela the first time. Ended up getting bumped into it, his own save. Another good kick off to Xela. Wolftic will take him to the corner, but I think he's hit it a little bit too parallel, and Xela will take it for the time being. Shot on target from Wolftic. It looks a little bit desperate, and Xela is back. Boost advantage to Xela and ball. Wolftic will enter shadow position. Not the best first touch from Xela. Wolftic will take boosts. The ball's bounced off the wall, though. You hear Xela make
Not
a
like this.
Might have been faking that one. Wolftic calls for it. Xela
Not
turns
like
away.
this.
1 minute remaining. It's going to be an intense 1 minute of Rocket League. It's not the best from Wolf as he misses out on the ball. Xela sees the opportunity and moves in, but Wolftic eliminates him from the play and will look to reload from the defensive line. Just trying to accelerate the ball on target, but he's going to need to be more constructive than that. Xela will save that all day long, bumps him out the way. He's had 3 or 4 attacks in a row here, Wolf, but can't find the back of the net. Xela has all the answers so far. Wolftic has effectively given him the ball here. Xela with a chance. Wolftic waits down, collects it, 30 seconds remaining. He needs a goal, Wolf, or Xela will take down another elite. Oh, it's a poor Musty. Xela gets up early. Who will win the race to the boost? It's Wolf. Xela on none. 20 seconds now. The time ticking away. Can Wolftic make inroads on the deficit? Takes to the air. He's been so weak on attack through the last minute or so. Xela again blocking him out. Xela swatting this one away. We're into the final 5 seconds. It's going to have to be 0 seconds. Xela's going to win. Xela takes down Wolftic. There is no stopping the Juggernaut, Breezy. He will not be denied. He will face Jacko.